Leviticus 18:1. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, I am Yahweh, your power.
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Pakadash. We're going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Israel that rule well. Shalom to the Akim, Akwasiyam, and the Speckle Bird, listening and learning. Shalom, shalom. Hello, shalom alaikum.
Leviticus 18:1. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel.
That's right. Speak unto the children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Go ahead.
And say unto them, I am Yahweh, your power.
That's right. We have a power, okay? His name is not God. His name and his son's name is not Jesus. Okay? They're ignorantly called these things by our people because they were duped into believing that a so-called white man was their salvation. Okay? But Moses spoke unto the children of Israel saying, hey, Yahweh is our power. Okay? And we lost that name because we went into slavery, because it was beaten out of us, our heritage, our language, our law, statutes, and commandments. Okay? We fell into the law, statutes, and commandments of the nation of Edom, man, and the other nations where we were dispersed. And we started following their gods. And the Most High was telling the children of Israel, have no other gods before me. That means don't serve any other God. Don't put up any idols, and don't do those things, man. Because I am Yahweh, your power. That's what Moses was telling the children of Israel. Go ahead.
And after the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt,
that's right.
Shall ye not do?
That's right. Don't do the things that you did in Egypt. All right. And Egypt right now Egypt is synonymous for bondage and slavery. When you were in slavery, and you were under the Egyptians, when you were under the Babylonians, the Persians and the Medes, the Assyrians, okay? When you came into captivity under the Greeks and the Romans, and you started following their customs and their ways, you see? This is what the Most High is telling you not to do. Don't do those things, man. Okay, go ahead.
And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whether I bring you, shall you not do? That's
right, the land of Israel now. Okay? When he took the Canaanites out of Canaan, land of Canaan, what happened? Our people started looking at some of the stuff they were doing, man. The wicked ass things that the Canaanites were doing, those Hamites. All right? Today you call them Africans because we're not the same people, man. All right? Israel is totally different than those people that come from the line of Ham. We're Shemitic, not Hamitic. Go ahead.
Neither shall ye walk in their ordinances.
That's right, in their ordinances. Don't follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the heathens. Okay? This is what Moses told the Israelites. Don't follow the ordinances, the laws, the statutes. Don't follow the customs of these heathens, man, because they're filthy. Okay? And the Most High hates these people, man. Go ahead.
Leviticus 18:4.
Yep.
You shall do my judgments. And keep my ordinances. To walk therein, I am Yahweh, your power.
That's right. Keep my laws, statutes, and commandments. Keep my ordinances. Keep my customs, my high holy days. Okay, that I give you. You see? Don't keep the high holy days of the Egyptians. Don't keep the high holy days of the Canaanites. Okay? So today, the prophets, when you talk about Jeremiah 28:8, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied, and that's what we're doing right now. We're doing the same thing that they did. We're doing the same thing that Moses did. We're telling the children of Israel, okay, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, that who are they? They're the children of Israel, okay? That they're supposed to come out of this place, man. If the scriptures say, come out of her, my people, okay? So what does that mean? That don't mean go try to go to the land of Israel, because that place is going to be destroyed there soon. America is going to be destroyed, but Israel is going to be rebuilt. Huh? It has to be burnt because there's filth in that land. There's abominations in that land. There's been blood spilled in that land. Huh? Okay, and it has to be cleansed. But the Most High is bringing the children of Israel back to their understanding of his name, that he's their power, and that he's going to take those that listen to this word out of this captivity, man, so that we can walk in his laws, statutes, and commandments, and his ordinances, and have and follow his high holy days. Not the heathens. Is that it on that? Yeah. Leviticus 20, read 23 to 26. 23 to 26.
Leviticus 20 and 23.
Mm-hmm.
And ye shall not walk in the manners of the nations,
You say?
which I cast out before you.
Yep.
For they committed all these things, and therefore I abhorred them.
That's right. I hate them, man, for all of the abominations you see that they commit to celebrating their holy days. Okay, they call holy days, which are most of them are wicked as hell. You know, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter. None of these things are holy. All right, these are some wicked ass holidays, man. You see, and the Most High has pulled you out of these people's holidays, man. He don't want you celebrating. You see? Go ahead.
But I have said unto you, ye shall inherit their land.
Yep.
And I will give it unto you to possess it.
That's right.
A land that floweth with milk and honey.
That's the land of the Canaanites. Okay. And now we're going to inherit the heathens themselves, man. Okay. When this economy collapses, when all hell breaks loose, when we're taken up out of here in them chariots and come back down, we're going to inherit the heathens, man. We're going to inherit their lands over there in East Asia, what they call the Middle East. Okay? We're going to inherit all of those things again, man. And we're going to build the Israel back up, man. Okay? Mentally, spiritually, physically. Okay? You see, this is what the Most High is getting ready to do for us, man. Go ahead, bro.
I am Yahweh, your power,
Yep.
which have separated you from other people.
That's right. He's separating us right now. Even from the 2/3, he's separating the elect. Okay? Because 2/3 of Israel, they're going to get destroyed on this side, man. Because they don't want to come back to this truth, to this understanding. Go ahead, man.
Ye shall therefore put a difference between clean beasts and unclean.
That's right. And that's talking about those things that are abominable. We're not supposed to eat, man. We're not supposed to touch certain things. Okay, go ahead.
And between unclean fowls and clean.
Yep.
And ye shall not make your souls abominable by beast or by fowl, or by any manner of living things that creepeth on the ground.
And what do our people do, man? What do our people do? All of these delicacies that Esau Edom has pushed out here on the children of Israel. What are those things? Shrimp, lobster, crab, okay, oysters. All of these things keep the oceans. All these things keep the waters clean, man. But they've been turned into delicacies. These are abominations. The swine, all right, the coney, or what they call a rabbit. You know, these are abominations. You ain't supposed to eat these. You're not supposed to eat these things, man. You know, snakes, the things that crawl, the creepy things, frogs. You ain't supposed to eat that shit. But what do our people do down south with the crawfish and frogs and alligator? You see? You know, you people, man, the children of Israel ain't supposed to follow in the ways of the heathen, man. They're supposed to we have a diet that is would create health and life. You know? Go ahead, brother.
Any manner of living thing that creepeth on the ground, which I have separated from you as unclean.
Yep.
And ye shall be holy unto me.
That's right.
For I am Yahweh, am holy, and have severed you from other people.
That's right.
That ye shall be mine.
Yeah.
Leviticus 20 and 27. Amen.
We're going to stop right there. Grab Isaiah 10, read 20 to 22. Yeah, that's getting into, we don't want to get into the dietary laws right now. Okay, that's another video. No, Isaiah 10, 20 to 22. You know, the Most High, when you go into Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, going into the Levitical laws, when you go into Deuteronomy 28 and 68, when you go into any of the law, statutes, and commandments, Deuteronomy 28, 68, and 1 tells you if you follow all of these laws, statutes, commandments that the Most High put before you, talking to the children of Israel, okay, this is Moses speaking to them, all right, then all of these blessings will be added unto you, okay? But what did the children of Israel do? They went against all of these things. They started following the ways of the heathens. So Deuteronomy 28, 68, and 15, it says if you don't follow all of these laws, statutes, and commandments that I put before thee, then all of these curses. And what are we dealing with right now? Curses. And what was one of the main curses that was very visible to our people? Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Going into Egypt again. Egypt being synonymous with bondage, which means slavery, again in ships and being sold to our enemies, man. Okay? And we're still in the hands of our enemies right now. We're still following the customs, the laws. Well, we have to follow the laws of the land, of course. Okay? You see? But we don't have to follow their holidays, man. All right? Go ahead.
Isaiah 10 and 20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote them.
That's right.
But shall stay upon Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel.
That's right. We're not gonna stay upon the nation of Edom. Okay? We're not gonna go down to Egypt for help. We're gonna go to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua for help, man. All right? You see? Because these people have smoked the children of Israel, but the elect are gonna in these last days fall back on their power, which is Yahweh. Go ahead.
In truth, the remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob.
There it is.
Unto the mighty God.
Yep.
For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return.
That's right. Not all of Israel is going to be saved on this side. 2/3 of Israel are going to get put to death on this land, along with their captives, or along with their enemies that they were sold to, as bondmen and bondwomen. You see? So only the remnant, which you can go into Zechariah 13, 8, and 9, tells you that the third shall be taken, and no, the 2/3, 2 parts are going to be taken, man. They're going to be put to death, and the third shall be brought through fire. You see? We're going to, 1/3, a remnant is going to be taken out of here when them nuclear missiles come over here, man. Okay? Not all of Israel. Go ahead, brother.
Yep. The consumption decrees shall overflow with righteous.
Yep. Grab Isaiah 11. Read 10 to 14.
Isaiah 11 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse. Isaiah 11 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people.
And that's Yahushua. Okay, that root of Jesse is Yahushua. Okay, came out of the line of King David. All right, go ahead.
To it shall the Gentiles seek.
Yep.
And his rest shall be glorious.
Yep.
And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people.
The second time. The first time was out of Egypt. Okay? The first time the children of Israel were taken out of Egypt, and the second time the children of Israel. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, go ahead and laugh. Because we'll see you in slavery. The second time, go read that again. I know it was. I know, bro.
I'm talking about that. You can see it.
Yeah.
Read it on. I'll read that over.
Yes, please.
Isaiah 11 and 11.
Yep.
And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people.
The Lord is going to take us out of our second captivity. What does Deuteronomy 28:68 say? He shall go into Egypt again in ships. So he's going to take us out of this place that we were brought into with ships a second time, man. Okay, the first time was out of Egypt over in the land of what they call Africa. Okay, and the second time is going to be out of America, which is also known as spiritual Sodom, Egypt, Assyria, and the daughter of Babylon, according to the Holy Scriptures. Okay, so we're going to be taken out of here the second time. Go ahead.
Which shall be left
Yep.
from Assyria and from Egypt,
Yep.
and from Pathros and from Cush,
That's right.
and from Elam,
Yep.
and from Shinar, and from Hamath,
All the dispersed. Go ahead.
and from the islands of the sea.
That's right.
And he shall set up an ensign.
Now, ensign is what? The name of the Most High, Yahweh, and his son, Yahushua. The understanding that the children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, the prophets coming out here on the streets telling the children of Israel who they are and what's getting ready to take place and the destruction that's coming. Those are the ensigns, man. Wars, rumors of wars, earthquakes in diverse places. You see? Those are the ensigns. Go ahead.
For the nations,
Yep.
and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel,
See? Go ahead.
and gather together the dispersed of Judah
Yep.
from the four corners of the earth.
That's right.
The envy also of Ephraim shall depart,
Uh-huh.
and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off.
That's right. The adversaries of Judah, Judah being the so-called blacks here in America. Okay. And there's Judah is in all over the place. Actually, to be honest with you, we know the dispersed of Judah. They're all over the place. You can tell with the talent that you see in places like Japan, the Philippines. Okay. All right, those rappers and them dancers. You see, we're dispersed amongst the nations, man. Vietnam, go ahead.
Ephraim shall not envy Judah,
That's right.
and Judah shall not vex Ephraim.
Yep.
Isaiah 11 and 14. But they shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines. Toward the west, they shall spoil them of the east together.
Yep.
They shall lay their hand upon Edom and Moab.
That's right, Edom and Moab. And right now, who are the Chinese doing? They're surrounding Taiwan. They think they're going to be the next rulers on the earth, man. Okay? Esau, Edom's getting ready to get folded like tinfoil. You see? And what's going to happen? All of them are going to be upset by the arrival of Yahushua when they think they're going to be the next rulers. What does the scripture say? When they're about to fill their belly, then shall I take them down. So all of these nations are going to find out who the power of the children of Israel are. Okay? They're going to be taken. Go ahead.
And the children of Ammon shall obey them.
That's right, and they're going to listen. All of that 1 billion Chinese, Ammonites, Moab, Salakia, that's Ammon. I'm talking about the Japanese. I misspoke. Okay? That's easy to do. They're the same damn people anyway. They're brothers. Okay? But the Japanese, okay? Moab, Ammon is the Chinese, Salakia. You got more on that?
Yes.
Got Isaiah 28, read 5 to 11.
Isaiah 28 and 5. In that day shall Yahweh of hosts be for a crown of glory,
Yep.
and for a diadem of beauty.
That's right.
If I'm saying it.
Mm-hmm.
Unto the residue of his people,
Yeah.
and for a spirit of judgment to him that sitteth in judgment, and for strength
Yep.
to them that turn the battle to the gate. But they also have erred through wine.
They also have erred through wine, and that wine is the philosophies of these nations, man. Mainly Esau, Edom. Okay? That wine that he's been pouring down everybody's throat. Everybody's starting to vomit it up, man. Okay? They're starting to sober up. They're starting to find out who these so-called the Edomites are, the so-called white men. Go ahead.
And through strong drink
Yep.
are out of the way. The priest and the prophet have erred
Yep.
through strong drink.
That's these pastors and these preachers in these churches, man. You see? The pastors and preachers in these churches that have the 501c3 charter, you know? Did you see that video about Nate that the apostle did? About that picture and how he's got on all black and he's got the hand signs.
Yes.
You know, how demonic that dude is starting to look, and he's starting to teach all these kind of weird ass things. You know, see, that's airing through the wine, man, in this nation. You know, they have taken a bag and they can't give it back, so they have to do exactly what these people tell them to do, even if it's embarrassing to them. You know, and it may not even be embarrassing. It may be something they are willing to do because they got a shitload of money. You know, you see, they want to keep that money coming in, so they'll do it. They don't care. Go ahead.
They are swallowed up of wine.
Mm-hmm.
They are out of the way.
Yep.
Through strong drink.
That's right.
They err in vision.
Mm-hmm.
They stumble in judgment.
That's right.
For all tables are full of vomit.
That's right. All their tables are full of vomit. What did I just say? They're teaching all kind of weird things, man. Okay? Doctrines. That's the word that I wanted to get out. They're teaching all kind of weird doctrines, man. You got people that don't even have 501c3s. Unless we miss something. Sakari, I don't know if they have one. But they're teaching wayward doctrines. You know? IUIC, a lot of these other camps, man. ISUPK, that everybody's black, every Israelite's black. That's not true, man. You got Israelites that are going to look like the so-called white man. You got Israelites that are look like the Chinese and Japanese. Okay? You got Israelite because we just read the scripture that says the dispersed of Judah. Okay? You see? Because we were dispersed amongst all of the nations. All right? Go ahead.
For all tables are full of vomit and filthiness, so that there is no place clean.
Yep.
Whom shall he teach knowledge?
That's right.
And whom shall he make to understand doctrine?
Yep. Whom shall he make to understand doctrine? You go into the book of Psalms, it tells you, I give my secrets to my servants, the prophets. Okay? So that's who's going to understand this doctrine. Go ahead.
Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast.
That's right. Shalom, bro.
For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line.
And that's how the scriptures are supposed to be read. Precept upon precept, line upon line. Go ahead, bro.
Line upon line, here a little and there a little.
That's right. That's how it's supposed to be read. It's not supposed to be read like a novel, okay? Like a Stephen King novel, from front to back. No, you got to get the understanding of what the prophets were talking about in the Old Testament. And the New Testament, they reiterate what they're talking about. Even though there's a new covenant that's being spoken about and taught in the New Testament. Okay? And then they took out what? The Apocrypha, which is the Greek captivity and the war between the Maccabees and the Romans, or the Greeks, Salakia. You see? There's a lot of stuff that people miss, man, because they don't really get into the scriptures. You know, they want to go to the church and listen to the pastor tell you that, just allow this so-called Edomite to come into your life, into your heart, and you'll be saved. And that's all it takes, to come here, dance, for 2 hours on Sunday, and then, you good for the week. No, that's not how it works, man. Go ahead, brother.
For with Isaiah 28 and 11. For with stammering lips and another tongue, will he speak to this people?
That's right, a stammering lips and another tongue. What do we have to do? We have to understand the Hebrew, okay? We have to go back into the Old Testament and read, learn Hebrew to get the understanding of what they were talking about, the strength, okay? I think it's the book of Ecclesiastes, or Ecclesiasticus, in the Apocrypha that talks about those things that are spoken in another language don't have the same strength as if they were spoken in Hebrew. Okay? So we have to go back and learn those, the understanding of the words. Okay? That way we can give people the true breakdown of what it's saying. You see, like the word world. You got 3 different worlds. You got cosmos, oikomene, and eon. Okay? So the world that was spoken about in John 3 and 16 is cosmos, which is talking about a government. Okay, a particular set of rules, man. Basically, you see. So you got it. That's how you have to get the understanding, precept upon precept. But then you have to go back and get the understanding of what was really being said in the Greek, in the Latin, and in the Hebrew. Okay. Go ahead. That was it. Grab Isaiah 29, read 9 to 16. You see? You know, people get into that word, a particular word, and say, well, it said world, the whole world, but you got to go back to what it was, the word in Greek was when it was written in Greek at the time. Okay? Or you got to go back to the word world in the Hebrew to know what it said at the particular time. Like I just said in the book of Ecclesiasticus, it tells you those things that are said. And that's that stammering lip in another tongue is just what we're speaking right now. Okay? We can't speak Hebrew even if we learned it fluently, ancient Hebrew, we couldn't speak that to the people out here. They wouldn't understand what we were talking about. They would actually call some Catholic priests to try to figure out what the hell we were saying if we were speaking in ancient Hebrew. Okay? Even in Greek, a lot of these people wouldn't understand that. Or Latin, well, the Latino people might understand a few things. You know? Go ahead.
Isaiah 29 and 9. Stay yourselves and wonder.
Yep.
Cry ye out and cry.
Yep.
They are drunken, but not with wine.
That's right. They are drunken, but not with wine. See? They're drunken with what? The philosophies of this nation. Huh? You see? Go ahead, brother.
They stagger, but not with strong drink.
Yep.
For Yahweh have poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep.
That's right. The 2/3 of Israel are going to have a spirit of deep sleep on them at this time. Huh? That's why they can't understand what we're talking about. They're not going to get it. The Most High doesn't want them to get it. Okay? Go ahead.
And have closed your eyes.
Yep.
The prophets and your rulers and seers have he covered.
That's right. Like I said, these churches, okay? All of these wise men and these churches and these other places, man, they don't understand this. They don't teach this on Sunday. You see? Go ahead.
And the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book.
Yep.
That is sealed.
Yep.
Which men deliver to one that is learned.
That's right, one that is learned. So what happened when we woke up? We were listening, okay? We were studying. We became learned, okay? And then the Most High allowed us to be able to come out here and teach, okay? We didn't just wake up one day and say, oh, yo, I got the Bible down, I'm going to go out. No, man, this was a process, okay? There ain't nobody out there that can say they weren't taught by another man. Because that's a lie. It would be a lie. Abba Bivens he was probably the only man that the Spirit woke up him totally to what the scriptures were saying. And I don't even know if he really had everything that the brothers of One West, okay, to the Great Millstone, to other brothers that are out here right now. I don't think he even knew a lot of the things that were taking place. Like the apostles always say that they got kicked out of One West because of the Cornelius, okay? The Cornelius thing, you see? They went against what their apostles were saying about Cornelius, and I'm sure that their apostles or their leaders or their elders learned from Abba Bivens, you know? So if Abba Bivens didn't teach the brothers of Great Millstone about Cornelius, he didn't see that, you see? You got any more on that? Hey, Shalom, how you doing?
Read anon, read this, I pray thee.
Yep.
And he said, I cannot.
Yep.
For it is sealed.
That's right, it's sealed. The Most High is he's not gonna open this understanding to everybody. Okay? And you're not gonna understand it if the Most High is dealing with you, he's gonna wake you up, but you still have to learn from another man. You're still gonna have to get that understanding, the breakdowns, okay? And learn from another man. Go ahead, brother.
And the book is delivered to him that is not learned.
That's right.
Saying, read this.
Yep.
I pray thee. And he said, I am not learned.
I am not learned. I don't understand this. I don't understand. Somebody's got to teach me. Go ahead.
Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near me,
yep,
with their mouth.
Them churches, praise the Lord. Lord have mercy. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
And with their lips do honor me.
Yep.
but have removed their heart far from me.
That's right. They always in church, jumping up and down, praising the Lord, praise Jesus, and all all the other names that they call him. Okay, calling him the wrong names. Twerking, doing the worm down the aisle. They got a zeal for the Most High, but it's not according to knowledge. Okay, and like the scripture said, their heart is far from him. What's their heart? Going back to Lob, it's your mind. Okay, so you can go to church thinking that you're saved and thinking that everything is fine, but at the end of the day, what's that? What are you doing? Okay, you're serving the Lord in vain, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
And their fear toward me is taught by the precept of men.
That's right, their fear toward me. Okay, if you don't come to the Most High, if you don't come to church and give us 10% and twerk and do the worm and do all them other things, clap, stomp your feet, make your eyes roll in the back of your head when the preacher touches you, fall down. If you don't do all of these things, you're going to go to hell, burn forever. You see? Which is a damn lie. You see, because all spirits go back to the Most High. And after the third and fourth generation, they come back down here for a judgment. And after that judgment, they take their ass back up to the Most High. And if they get another judgment to come back here and die horribly or die peacefully in their sleep, then that's going to be their judgment. Now we're getting into the time where judgment is going to be salvation. Okay? If you don't